So the biggest thing that's happening at the moment is the Farmers Group's new CEO, who just kind of backtracked on the whole work from home thing and basically said, hey, I know we said, a lot of you would be remote works for, forever or whatever. But by September, you got to be in the office 3 days a week. And the issue, clearly the issue is people sold their cars, people bought houses, people, moved away or started to live their lives differently. And now they're like, reading this one article, the quote that stands out to me is, I sold my house and I moved closer to my grandkids. It's so sad that I made a huge financial decision based on a lie. So it's, I can feel the upset. I can feel the hurt in these people. I don't know. I think the issue here is that the CEO, somebody high on the pedestal, somebody in their ivory tower, not seeing or viewing their employees as people.
Yeah, no, that's not it. I can tell you, I disagree with you. I understand. I think it's interesting that from your perspective, that's what you see and what you feel, because boy, that's not what they're doing. What they're doing is, it's a matter of trust. It has nothing to do with whether or not you're a person. It has to do with trust. No one trusted me. I had to be in the office. I don't trust you because I can't see you. Now, what I find most interesting about this whole issue of trust was, we gave you so much trust when you were stuck at home and we still wanted to run our multi-million-dollar business and we couldn't drag you into the office. We trusted you then, but we don't trust you now. And P.S., we have these commercial leases that we're losing our shirts on. God damn it, everyone's going to come back into the office because we've got the space and we can't get rid of it, and now we want to use it. There are so many other reasons that have nothing to do with whether or not you're a person. It has to do with, here's the culture I know, here's what I'm comfortable with. People don't like to be out of their comfort zones. CEOs like to walk in and see all their people at work. They want to have someone in their office at their beck and call because that's what they had to do. It is a world of other things that have nothing to do with whether or not you're a person. It has to do with how people used to do business, how they're comfortable doing business, and how that whole trust thing is.
Yeah. And so this guy said that his reasoning, right, his big thing was to foster collaboration, creativity, and innovation. And I'm like, you know what? Creativity doesn't care about my zip code. Innovation does not care about where my butt currently is. And it's just, why not be truthful? Why not say, listen, we have all of our assets in this big lease and we can't get out of it, so we just need to make the most of this.
Well, so there is a problem. There is a problem though with creativity. I don't understand why this particular organization needs all that creativity, because they sound like an insurance company. But when it comes to creativity, there is something to be said, I can tell you from a marketing perspective, of getting a whole bunch of really creative people into a room and having them eat together and laugh together and make jokes together and then do a whiteboard together and do the sticky notes. And I think there are brainstorming things that are to an advantage when you're in the room and you can feel the energy. But you can just plan an event to do that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like, you got to come. I will say, people like my son, it actually enjoy going into the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or I think it's Tuesday, Wednesday that are the most popular days now, to actually see people and feel like you're all part of something and generate relationships with other people and look them in the eye and, see what they're wearing, what they're having for lunch, that kind of stuff. I think it's good to make people feel like they're part of something. I think there's merit to that from a humanity perspective. And brainstorming, I think, does work better in person, but in small doses, right? You're not going to brainstorm for 8 hours. Oh my God.
No, I agree. And I especially agree on the creativity part. I think, I think where we can agree is that the biggest issue here is the flip-flopping, is the saying one thing.
That is a crime. You should not have someone selling their house who now is told, oh, you live in a city, that's a 2-hour flight away. That's just wrong. And I think, in response to that, that person's going to have to accommodate that person until they decide they don't want to work anymore. Accommodations have to be made. Fly them in once a month to stay for a week. There's so many ways to work around that.
Preach.